Hello everyone, welcome back to Amin Math Club. Today we have an interesting Olympiad math problem, that is square root of x cubed plus 1 plus x squared is equal to 3 times x plus 1. So here we have to find all possible values of x. Now x cubed plus 1 square root, here we see that it is greater than or equal to 0, so we just write that x cubed plus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. Similarly here x cubed will be greater than or equal to 0. So if x cubed is greater than or equal to 0, then x will be greater and equal to 0. So here a cube of a negative number is always negative and cube of a positive number is always positive. So here we just use this x cube plus 1 square root. Now let's start our solution here, that x cubed plus 1 square root plus x squared. If we move on these two terms to our left hand side, it will be minus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now as we know that 1 cubed is equal to 1, so here this one can be replaced by this 1 cubed. So here we have x cubed plus 1 cubed, and now if we just split this minus 3x, so this will be plus x squared, and minus 3x can be split like this: minus 3x is equal to minus x minus 2x. And similarly here we have minus 1, so we can write this minus 1 like minus 2 plus 1. So minus 3x will be minus x minus 2 times x, and minus 1 will be minus 2 plus 1 is equal to 0. Now according to algebraic identity, if we have that a cubed plus b cubed, then it is equal to a plus b times a squared minus a times b plus b squared. So applying this algebraic formula here, then this step will be, here we have square root of that x plus 1 times x squared minus x plus 1 squared is 1. So here plus x squared, that is plus x squared, and minus x minus 2 times x minus 2 plus 1 is equal to 0. Now x plus 1 times x squared minus x plus 1 whole square root, and here we have, if we just write this x squared with minus x and this plus 1 all together, so we have x squared minus x plus 1, and here we have minus 2x minus 2. We are going to just factor out minus 2 here, so inside bracket we will get x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now we see that it is x squared minus x plus 1, and it is also x squared minus x plus 1. So x plus 1 here under square root, and it is x plus 1. Let us suppose that this x plus 1 square root is equal to a. So square root of x plus 1 is equal to a. Then here a squared will be, taking square on both hand side, we have x plus 1. Similarly b is equal to x squared minus x plus 1 square root. Taking square on both hand side, we have b squared is equal to, cancelling the square root with square, we get x squared minus x plus 1. Now putting all these four values here in our this step, so it will be, now here we have x plus 1 square root of x plus 1 times x squared minus x plus 1. As we know that square root of x plus 1 is equal to a, so here we just write this step like x plus 1 square root times square root of x squared minus x plus 1, and here plus x squared minus x plus 1 minus 2 times x plus 1. Now by substituting these values here, so we will get, it is our a times it is b plus here we have x squared minus x plus 1 is b squared, and minus 2 times x plus 1 is a squared is equal to 0. Now a times b plus b squared minus 2a squared is written as minus a squared, and minus a squared is equal to 0. So if we combine this a times b with minus a squared, so we have a times b minus a squared, and it is plus b squared minus a squared is equal to 0. Now taking as common, so we have b minus a, and here b squared minus a squared is actually it is equal to, that is plus b plus a times b minus a according to algebraic formula. So in this step b minus a is a common term, so taking b minus a outside bracket, we will get b minus a times, here we have a plus here we get b plus a is equal to 0. Now b minus a times, here we have b minus a times, here a plus a is 2a, so we just write 2a plus b is equal to 0. Now we have two possible cases here, that b minus a is equal to 0 and 2a plus b is equal to 0. So now our next step will be, so here b minus a is equal to 0, it means that b is equal to a. Let's say it is our equation 1, and 2a plus b is equal to 0, it is our equation number 2. Now we are going to just recall our supposition here, that a is equal to square root of x plus 1 and b is equal to square root of x squared minus x plus 1. Using these values here, then we have as recall our supposition here, that a is equal to square root of x plus 1 and b is equal to x squared minus x plus 1 square root. So here it is b is equal to a, so if we put the value of b and a in this equation 1, so our equation 1 implies that x squared minus x plus 1 square root is equal to, here we have square root of x plus 1, which is the value of a. Now if we take squared on both hand side, so we will get that this square is cancelled out with square root on both hand side, so we have x squared minus x plus 1 is equal to x plus 1. Now this one is cancelled on both hand side, we get x squared, this minus x, and if we just move on here to our left hand side, we get minus 2x is equal to 0. So here taking x is common, we have x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now we have two possible solutions, that x is equal to 0 and x minus 2 is equal to 0. So it is our first solution of x, that x1 is equal to 0, and from this equation we get x is equal to 2. So it is our second solution of x. Now solving our second equation here, as we know that here we have this 2a plus b is equal to 0. So if we just use this one, that 2a plus b is equal to 0, here we see that in this equation we have that 2 times value of a is square root of x plus 1, it is our equation 2. So plus value of b is square root of x squared minus x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now here we have that 2 times square root of x plus 1, so if we just shift this one, x squared minus x plus 1 square root, shifting this first term to our right hand side, we get minus 2 times square root of x plus 1. Here that this entire term is actually, it is greater than 0 and it is negative number, so it is less than 0. that our right hand side is greater than 0 and left hand side is greater than 0 and right hand side is less than 0. So here we get no solution, so it is not possible any solution here from this equation. So we have two possible values. Here we just write no solution because we get here that it is less than 0. So our final solutions from our equation, one is x1 is equal to 0 and x2 is equal to 2. Now let us verify this problem by using these values in our problem. So here we have our problem is x cubed plus 1 square root plus x squared is equal to 3 times x plus 1. We have two values of x. If we just put here that if x is equal to 0, now this equation will be x cubed will be 0 cubed plus 1 whole squared plus 0 squared is it equal to 3 times 0 plus 1. Here we have 0 cubed is 0, 1 squared we get square root of 1 plus 0 squared is 0. Is it equal to 3 times 0 is 0 and plus 1. So square root of 1 is equal to 1 and it is equal to 1. So our left hand side is equal to right hand side. So x is equal to 0. It is a valid solution for this problem. Now we are going to check our another solution, which is x2 is equal to, that is 2. Now here again we are going to just recall our problem that x cubed plus 1 square root plus x squared is equal to 3 times x plus 1. Now if x is equal to 2, so here x cubed will be 2 cubed plus 1 whole square root plus 2 squared. Is it equal to 3 times 2 plus 1? So 2 cubed is equal to 8 plus 1 is square root of 9 plus 2 squared is 4. Is it equal to 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1? Now our next step is square root of 9 is equal to 3 plus 4. Is it equal to 6 plus 1 is 7? So here we have 3 plus 4 is 7. So 7 is equal to 7. Hence our second solution, which is x is equal to 2, it is also valid. So our final values are that x is 0, the value of x is 0 and 2. So here if we are going to just check our entire solution step by step, so here we have our final solution. So that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.